G'day Bush Camping Tools. Well, today I got with me something new from Extrema Ratio. You may have read my blog already, seen the pictures on Instagram or the Facebook Bush Camping Tools. This is the RAOC, so it's a cut down version of the RAO2. Well, actually it's not really a cut down version. It looks a bit like it, I think. The blade is reminiscent of the RAO2, but there's many things which are quite different. Let me show you some of those things. You've got these big thick liners in here, steel liners, inside of a structural aluminium frame. Again, you've got a really grippy surface here, okay, and it's a kind of a roller lock, but this time instead of like on the RAO, which is a vertical lock, when you are chopping, you know, this can come up a little bit so you can lock the blade out. Here you can't lock the blade out, but what you can do is you can lock this pin from being able to go to close the knife like this. You push this forward, you see this here, you push that forward and this cannot come up now, right? Okay, because there's two steel bars go either side of that roller lock, and that prevents that from coming undone. And you can see me before I did a bit of heavy duty chopping with this thing. And you know, it just performed flawlessly. It's a closed back knife too, so it's incredibly strong knife. Pushing down, let me just show you, indicate that here. When you're using a knife, you know, we're pushing down on the, you know, we're pushing down on the knife like that. So the knife wants to close up like this. Well, it can't close up because you've got this solid steel back in here in the knife. That's where the knife needs to be strong when you're pushing into it. You know, all these videos showing where someone is actually levering, like with the blade is fixed and they're pushing down on the blade. Well, that is just, you know, like, look, you know, if I hack into this here, you know, I'll just lock that. If I hack into that, if I go like this, the blade is going to move. It's unlikely that you're going to have the scenario where the blade is fixed and you're pushing down hard on it. And besides that, even if I was doing that, I can't exert more than my body weight, because first of all, my feet would have to be off the ground to put my body weight into it, because there's no way I can put 72 kilos almost through this arm into the knife handle. My hand would collapse. You know, I defy anybody to do that, let alone 100 kilos. But you know, this makes for a, you know, a really strong knife. Yeah, it's a really strong folder, right? Look at that, no movement whatsoever in there, and that's abuse of a folding knife for sure. Now we got it out here today on this beautiful river here. You can see in there and stuff. Let's come down here, cameraman, shall we? Yeah, look at that, beautiful. Yep, okay, and we're out here today. Look over there, cameraman, point the camera over there. Right, we're out here looking for some birds. We haven't got any, but I've got this here with me as my hunting knife today. Now, it's not a hunting knife for sure, but this thing works perfectly. Deadly razor sharp. You saw me ages ago maybe chopping into frozen oak wood with this, and then what I did later on that afternoon, I never touched the blade actually since I've got it, cut through tomatoes, and tomatoes you really need a super sharp knife to go through tomatoes. You've got a pocket clip here. Let's have a look at that. It's a deep carry pocket clip. Let's just have a squeezer here. That's not from this because that's from other. No, the pockets are old, but there you go there. So it sits down low in the pocket, deep carry there. Pocket clip, and it's reversible, of course. I can put it on the other side. That's the size of it. It's a really easily handleable size. Nice knife. And the thing I like about it is this is more ergonomic when I want to go like that to unlock it. And it's a deep notch in here too. So I've really got to pull this up to get it out. See, that's still not clearing it. There it is there. And I can lock it closed too. You see that? I can lock this thing closed. And that's a bit of a good safety feature. You know, if you threw it in a bag and not in your pocket and it tumbles around, you know, the weight of the blade could come out. Well, not if it's locked, it can't. You know, so that's an extra safety feature there on this knife. So there you go. RAOC from Extrema Ratio. Let's move on. Perfect. Delicious barbecue. So there you go, Extrema Ratio RAOC C. I'm really loving it. I reckon it's a very handy size folder for me. Very, very super strong. Yeah, and it's perfect out here in the wilderness. Thanks for watching. Bush Camping Tools here.